All right, Suicide Squad trailer is out. Are we excited or what? Hey, what's up, Nerd fam? This is your boy Gashan. I want to welcome you to Enter the Nerd. So today we're going to talk about the new Suicide Squad trailer that dropped by this video time yesterday, right? Now, what I will say is, this is another one of those things that I wasn't really excited about because I already saw the first Suicide Squad and then I saw subsequent Birds of Prey, which followed that. And then there's this movie, which is apparently like a sequel / soft reboot, as said by James Gunn during like the DC fandom. Even though there has been, obviously other things like I believe the producer apparently said something like that. Like our boy Taylor pointed that out. We had we were talking about it, and he was saying on like this article, which I got a chance to read. He says that James Gunn's saying a different thing, which obviously, before even going into the trailer, means that these people don't really know what this is or where this falls in the universe, which is about to be rebooted anyway. Which is very confusing to me. That's why I wasn't really interested in this movie, because like whatever happens here doesn't really matter, like especially because the continuity is already messed up anyway. That's really what I felt going into it. Now going into the trailer, just taking the trailer how it is, one of the first things that I realized is they make, Bloodsport, Idris Elba's character, front and center. But then they kind of make him into Deadshot with the whole like daughter thread of storyline, which is not the character. The character is like, someone who's supposed to go into the war. His brother enlists under the guise of being him, and his brother gets messed up, so he has to go work for Lex, and Lex is like, yo, I'm gonna need you to go take care of this dude Superman, and he used like this teleporter and kryptonite bullets to hurt Superman, which is cool because they actually say that he put Superman in the ICU. The weird thing is, when did that happen, right? Because as far as the DCEU is concerned, I mean, after he fought God and all that, the first time he really gets a chance to get on about kryptonite was really, or weaponized kryptonite, was Batman when he fought him, and he died soon after that. So are we saying that he did this after he came back to life? Was it supposed to be in between? When did this happen? Because if that were a thing, then Batman probably, if this happened before Batman vs Superman, Batman probably would have been able to see what happened with that and become a little bit more educated on what it takes to actually beat him. But that's not really it. And so I think that just that little thing, like I like that they include that part of the character, but in this instance, there isn't enough for that to make sense right now. Because I mean, unless we're saying after like Justice League, unless we're saying after that, that's when you're trying to say that that after he gets brought back to life. But we don't know yet, right? I know James Gunn can make entertaining movies. He makes like funny stuff, and you can see a lot of this is going to be very, very funny, and it's going to be rated R and stuff like that, which is cool. And a lot of them are probably going to die, which is what's being said. I'm okay with that. I'm probably going to enjoy the movie as a movie, but I don't know. When I watched it, I just thought, okay, right? Because you have a lot of the same characters from the original one, and a lot of different ones. Like, you got King Shark with the whole bird thing, and a lot of other characters who actually have taken part with the Suicide Squad, like Polka Dot Man and stuff like that, and even like the Weasel that you see there, who was also a member of the Suicide Squad. His body's actually somewhere in the Hall of Justice. Spoiler, right? But yeah, they've taken some characters that have legit had stuff to do with like Suicide Squad. Very obscure. It's fine. It's fine though, and I guess that's what James Gunn wanted to do to make this film his. But is it enough to make people really interested in the Suicide Squad? And before this even gets seen, John Cena is supposed to be getting his own PEACEMAKER show. By the way, that character is interesting. If you get a chance to look it up, because like he hears like the voices and like the whole helmet thing, you should definitely read up on him, or just you can read and see what that's about. That way you know exactly what this HBO's show is going to be about. That's actually interesting, but it's weird that they would green like that before seeing anyone's reception to Suicide Squad. I think that's very cart before the horse, and they're just basing that based off of his star power, and not necessarily how people receive that. But obviously, I'm gonna watch this like everyone else. But I feel like this is not really gonna have much to do with the rest of everything, because Flashpoint is gonna reboot some of this. Now I remember me and my boy Taylor were having this conversation about, does this take place after Flashpoint or whatever, which is entirely possible. But when they mentioned Superman, and seeing as how they have these new photos coming out with someone who's clearly not Superman. I don't know if that's what they said, or if, you talked about bringing up multiverse and stuff. And like I said, everything is all possible. This could be an entirely different universe. But at the same time, I'm like going by what these people are saying. They're saying sequel / soft reboot, and some people are saying total reboot. It's like they don't even know what the real identity is for this film, and that's a little weird to me. So it doesn't inspire much confidence that even if this film is really good, is it even going to carry over into anything else? And I don't think James Gunn really cares about that. I don't think he didn't sign on for a whole bunch of films. So I don't think he really cares about that. He just wanted to make this film. So it is what it is. Let me know what you think about this trailer. Like, what did it make you feel? What characters did you like? What direction do you think they're going in the DCEU? Let's talk about it, all right? Until then, into the nerd.